he optimizes like stage positioning and all these things that I feel like are neglected by a lot of people. Nugget control and stuff like that, like synergy crystals, like controlling those, depending on nugget control. Stuff like that is the stuff I mean. He's so good at all the little things that just add up to like win rounds. And I'm down to see him be the best this year. I don't care if like I'm down to see him. If someone's gonna win every event,
Yeah.
I'm down for Shadow.
Oh yeah, let's not forget he's hot off the heels of a fifth place victory. At
Yes, his first major. Yeah, his first major win. Again, beating so many people in a 10, like so many top players in 10s. Basically, all of North America's finest were there, and he,
you.
yeah, all North America's finest plus me, were there, and he, you know,
So now you have a rival.
hey, everyone's
So,
my rival. I want to beat everyone.
Shadowcat. This is going to be a battle for the ages, ladies and gentlemen.
This is going to be.
I hope you're as excited as we are.
I'm super excited. This is gonna be a really interesting field phase. I want to just take like a second to like appreciate like what this field is gonna be. I want to pay close attention to it. We've given these players introductions. We don't need to talk about that anymore. This field phase is gonna be very patient. You already see like they're just walking. They're not. No one started with like homing. I'm pretty sure no one started with homing. Like they're just walking, playing slow, in the groove, building his meter. You see Shadow, you see Shadow Mewtwo building his meter. He's already got a lot of it. Shadowcat also though building his meter, using the bow, which is the other thing he can spend his orbs on. He builds him lots of synergy, heals, and gives him buffs. So they're both running Pachirisu as well,
Yeah,
which is very
both
interesting.
against Pachirisu.
And they both built it in the first phase. That's how slow, that's how methodical, slow is the bad word. That's how methodical the first field phase was. They both built their support. And it also goes to show like how, like similarly, they might be they might be approaching the game. Like they're both running the same support. They both want to deal with the same thing. Both want to focus on the same or similar things, but similar things.
InTheGroove is in the lead right now.
Yeah, he's a very competent lead right now on Darkrai. Anytime you have an HP lead and a health lead, it's a good lead. It's very nice to be in that position. Forcing him to come to you in Nightmare is good. Very, very strong spot. And that's good 1 HP, 1 HP. And so close. Shadowcat's a little bit on the ropes right now, but his defense is so strong. Can't just crack him like that.
Oh, that's a one attack.
In the groove. But it's okay. He can burst out of this. Oh, okay, the patience.
Yeah, there we go.
The patience. That was a mix-up. See, he didn't need to be in that spot. I don't know why he countered, but the fact that that was a mix-up at that point. Shadowcat was so close to bringing that back. It was such a close round. If he had grabbed him, that would have been it. The heal would have been enough, I'm pretty sure. So, super close. Nail-biter right off the bat. And look at them. Look at how like they're so patient, and it's not boring. Like they're both doing a lot of things at once. They're both focusing on many things, multitasking, trying to manage like all the resources stuff, while not losing field in a horrible position.
Yeah, a lot to appreciate.
Yeah,
looking at this.
There's a whole lot. You were mentioning like you love watching things that are like a dance. That's a dance.
Yeah.
That's the definition of like a fighting game dance right there. Their field phase. Super impressive to watch. Super mesmerizing. But this is dual phase now. This is where the damage comes in. This is where that kicks in now. They both have resources. Shadowcat is in Burst and Nightmare, which is very strong. But also
Shadow Mewtwo is strong
that
too.
didn't get bursted. I am InTheGroove got off so lucky that he did not get bursted for that dive kick right there. Because if you guys don't know, in Nightmare and Burst, his burst attack is frame 1 invincible, which is exclusive to him. Besides the grab burst attacks, the command grab ones. 2 of them at least.
And Kogan's boosting.
Yeah, and Krogan's boosting. Yeah, that's right. Yes, thank you for correcting. So it's a very rare thing. So it's surprising that he got away with that dive kick, but he did. Shadowcat was still able to pull it that round. Again, super close. Watching their back and forth is just so interesting. Actually, eating the clone. Normally when you poke at Darkrai, the problem is like you don't want to give him clones, because when he counters the clones with his command counter, he gives him a clone, which is setup.
And those clones have crazy hitboxes once they explode.
Yeah, they do, and he can use them to like give himself more like follow-ups to projectiles and stuff like that. It's very strong. So it's you kind of want to be careful by giving them. But Patchy apparently eats them.
And the good go for the instant dual is good.
Yeah, he's actually won like 3 or 4 phases already in this round. Very fast. Quite a pace change from what we've been seeing. He won that phase too. He's been in 3 different phases with Darkrai this round, and Darkrai is still starved for meter.
Great
And
Zen
hasn't been
headbutt
in
once
Nightmare.
again. InTheGroove showing he can use Zen headbutt very effectively.
InTheGroove is in total control right now. It feels like this is a very strong shot,
Oh,
and that's gonna be it.
gonna be
Shadowcat loves to use backdash, loves to use the few iframes it has to get out of a lot of situations. He's very, I would say he uses it like the most of like any like top players, at least in the country that he's in, and I would argue the world maybe. Like he loves to use and abuse the iframes on his backdashes for his characters. He loves them, and he has a very good understanding of where he can and cannot use them. But that was a place, could not. In the group covering it very smartly. Very good button. I would say this is surprising. Like again, they're both very strong players, but I think Shadowcat is one of the favorites to win this tournament. In the groove, one of the best players in Canada, easy. But I'm just gonna say, if he wins, it's an upset. You know,
Changing his support to Frogadier.
not out of the question, but an upset. Yeah, changing support to Frogadier. Wait,
I think that's in the groove.
wind switching. Wind switching is an interesting one. It's like, do I want to change what's working? I also don't feel like Frogadier really is great versus Darkrai. Like the problem is the nasty plot, you know? He just kind of absorbs it, and it's like you don't really get a great situation off of it. But Frogadier is his favorite support. Not only is it a super strong support on Shadow Mewtwo, he's kind of like always used it a lot. Okay, he's running it for Eevee though. Okay, that makes sense. I can get down with this. Maybe use Pillar, maybe so we can have Pillar hit stun, which is very impressive if this character ever gets into Nightmare, if he lets him, you know.
So many rifts set up right now.
Yeah, so many rifts.
He's able to buff himself.
Yeah, covering himself, being able to buff himself, giving himself that synergy, those buffs as well. Just making himself a little house right now. But again, this isn't like, this is the opposite of like uninteractive. They're interacting with each other a lot right now. See, like there was the whiff punish. Like they're waiting. They're trying to go in and out of ranges and bait something so they can punish it and then capitalize. And now look at how good of a spot Shadowcat is in.
So many mind games.
Yes, and this is where the Eevee I think is going to come into play. This is what he wanted it for, I think. Oh, but Shadowcat with a great anti-air, great reactive anti-air. Shadowcat is great reactions, some of the best in the business.
This was a turnaround from the first game we saw, where InTheGroove was in the lead.
Yeah, definitely. Shadowcat in total control right now.
Bad Clone Bear is applying a lot of hidden
Giving himself an attack weapon. And that's another pro of Darkrai and Nightmare is that he builds those orbs so fast, which means he's able to give himself those buffs, which means he's able to fight burst. He's able to give himself attack buffs, which lets him fight burst very well. You don't have to worry about light armor and them armoring any of your lights. You can use all your buttons, so yeah. Shadowcat, of course, knowing that, using it very well. In the groove, probably knows that he has not won, like he can't win this round. Just wanted to get as much meter as possible. Yeah, just gonna heal. Can't do anything
in
though.
The corner. Yeah, out of time. I lost track of the time there.
Yeah,
actually.
Time is definitely gonna be a factor for these two. These two are no stranger to playing to the clock. They're by no means to do all their rounds go to time or anything like that, but they're no stranger to using it. They're very
getting
efficient.
that back X.
Yes.
Into Bad Dreams Bison.
Yep. Shadowcat's winning the phases now. I feel like InTheGroove has to be thinking like, should I have switched off Apache? Like having the threat Apache, I feel like was helping him with a lot of field phases, and that might be what the turnaround has been.
Oh, teleports behind again. A mile of boom.
Yeah. Darkrai getting lots of those cross-ups in bursts, which really good for making characters with their good buttons and then punishing them really strongly with. Ooh, gonna get the trade.
The Pillar just chasing.
I would say this is a pretty good trade for the groove. Gets a knockdown off it, forcing the burst out of Shadowcat. You have to be careful about going for an Oki. Yes, very smart, very smart. Remembering, okay, that's a frame 1 invincibility. I don't want to be doing an Oki versus him when he could just kill me for it. Oh, but he's gonna lose either way.
Shadowcat making a strong return statement here.
Yeah, he I don't know what he stuck out that normal for. It seemed kind of odd. He was kind of full screen. Maybe he was trying to intercept him, but it seemed kind of risky in that situation when like any kind of stray projectile was going to kill him. You know, but if it worked, we would have been calling him God. So, you know, the risks you take are up to you. That one not working out for him. I wonder if he's going to switch back to Apache now. Yeah, he's going to switch right back to Apache. Shadowcat also switched supports though that route. There's so many factors that could have made or broke that round. So this might not be the answer, but going back to what worked can't be a bad, you know. Like generally, it's a pretty safe idea, and I do think that the field phases were a big part of those matches.
I just learned this is a top 8 qualifying match.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
okay. These
And
players
we have
have not lost yet.
1-1.
Yeah, this is
This is the last game.
yeah, this is top 8 point. The winner of this will go into the winner's side of top 8, which is always nice to go into top 8 winners. Like, it's so much nicer than like having to be like, okay, I have to wake up tomorrow and play a bunch of matches. It's nice to be like, okay, I can like breathe, you know? It's just much nicer.
Earthquake not gonna last long enough there.
But either way, whoever wins this, I don't think many players would doubt their abilities to make it to top 8 anyways, you know? Very strong players.
Yeah, both players very strong.
Ooh, Shadowcat making a call out. Is that going to be it? No, 1 HP.
1
Yeah,
HP.
1 HP. This is the second time a grab has put them exactly 1 HP without like involving wall splats or anything like that.
And the able to burst
set.
this balance.
Yes. He's gonna have to really force something right now. Okay, that's something he needs. That's one of those things.
Actually,
that
he should be coming up shortly.
All right, but Shadowcat's gonna get knocked down. He won't die from grab. Okay, now he can die.
18 seconds left in the
Shadowcat
clock.
just approaching.
Has to do 362 damage in just 12
And
seconds.
Shadowcat spacing himself out, punishing that whiff CA, just keeping. I like what Shadowcat did. He could have just ran away, but he was like, I don't want to have to deal with like pillar mix-ups. I don't want to get blocked down. I'm just gonna walk at you and really make you uncomfortable. You know, I'm not gonna risk myself. I'm gonna like walk and then I'm gonna like block if you can do anything that will hurt me. But like I'm just gonna like make you uncomfortable. So like negating his ability to like kill him before timeout, like making him uncomfortable. Very smart. Again, these players are great at playing around the clock, both for and against them.
This has been an amazing set.
Definitely. This is definitely a very, very high-level match, and I love it. Been loving it. Going for the meaty setup. Interesting. Going into the air.
Yep.
Oh, and Shadowcat
Shadowcat.
choosing the perfect time to tech that grab. Knowing that InTheGroove was like, all right, I'm running out of burst. I need to make use of this very improved damage grab that I have right now. He's like, nope, I don't think so. I'm gonna wait to the very end and tech right when I need to. And InTheGroove's gonna have to play such a clean field phase. Misses the punish on the whiff grab attempt. That could have been it. That could have been what he needed.
This is not looking too good for InTheGroove right now.
He's definitely on a back foot, but he's by no means unwinnable right now. He's very capable right now. Oh, but he's going to burst. He's going to last out all. That was such a smart Zen headbutt going right through the poke that he knew that he wanted to do. He's going to burst. He has the burst now. They're both tied. They're both in a pretty even position. While InTheGroove does definitely have a health deficit. Oh, and that was so smart. Teleporting back, catching him, jumping out, trying to evade.
Yeah.
Trying to evade the pressure that Shadow Michu lays on. So smart. Teleporting back, looking at the screen, being like, all right, you jumped, get him, burst.
That
just
kills,
like that.
right?
No.
Won't kill. What do you think HP left?
Is that going to be a punish?
I think it would miss.
No, not going to punish. And I believe that's going to kill because Shadowcat is in rage. InTheGroove entered rage as well, but I think that is going to be it. A little bit of a greedy recover, and that's not going to die.
God.
Not going to be dead
20
yet.
seconds left.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
He can bring this set. He can bring this to the last round. This is. He has 10 seconds.
Gaining health
I know timeout is a factor right now, but he can't let that. He can't let that affect him. But he chose the wrong spot to go in. Did not choose the correct opening. Shadowcat taking it very narrowly. It's so unfortunate that he went for that recover there. I think he was like, yeah, this is safe. But Shadowcat was like, no, I know you want to recover. I'm going to get right over there and be ready for that. Yep, we're good. No, I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah. But yeah, like that recover